Okay, what's up, guys? Bless you all for tuning in to another episode. Um, let's quickly do my bias for the week. And this is GBPSD, as you can see, and this is the move that NFP made last week Friday. I predicted this move, but I couldn't take it on my prop account because it's news, so I didn't want to mess with the account or do anything that will later I will start hearing excuses. You get that I was not fundable because I traded the news or whatever. So I didn't want to. Though be fun they didn't say anything about news trading, but I just didn't want to take my chances. So I predicted this, and on my Twitter page, X, please, if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure to go and follow me on Twitter. And it's a channel of about approximately 70 followers, please, and I have about 200 plus subscribers here, so I'll be so grateful and so happy if you all go and follow my Twitter page. So let's continue. Despite NFP dishing out this move yesterday on GBPUSD, I can't still say GBPUSD is now bullish, okay? Though if you look at the 4-hour time frame, the market is still totally looking very bearish, despite NFP giving this one bullish candle. But the only trickish thing now is that this thing happened on this major support down here, and that is why we can hardly say, okay, if this bullish momentum is going to continue or if this bearish momentum is going to continue. But for now, maybe tomorrow, if the market plays out today, maybe tomorrow we can see what we're going to do, or we can be able to stick to a particular bias. But for now, I'm still looking at selling GBPUSD because why? This resistance zone here is still holding. I'm going to delete this trend line now because I don't think I really need it anymore. This resistance is really holding. You can see the market has not been able to break this resistance. And even if the market break this resistance, I still have this major resistance right here. So I'm still looking at the market coming back to this resistance zone, creating an M pattern and still dropping back down to the support, or the market coming all the way to this resistance down up here and forming an M pattern and still dropping down to this support below here. So I'm still looking at selling GBPUSD despite the NFP move that happened on Friday. While for gold now is looking bearish, looking bullish, sorry, at the moment. Though on the higher time frame, gold is ranging. We shouldn't forget that gold is ranging. So all this range move that is happening here, should be a mind opener for us to actually trade careful, because the market can be bearish and suddenly become bullish, and bullish suddenly become bearish. So we just have to be careful. For now, I'm looking at, because of this move that has happened here, I think that there's been a change of character or a change in structure in XAUSD. So what I'm trying to say is that this week on USD, on XAUUSD on gold, I'm looking forward to buying more of XAUUSD instead of selling. Why? Is because the market just broke out from this bearish trend line, and as I broke out from this bearish trend line, it has formed a higher high, higher low. Like look at a higher high, a higher low, and that's formed another higher high. So I think I'm going to delete this trend line now. So what I'm just looking at for doing now, you can see I have a new trend line drawn here. So I'm just looking at gold, reversing down to this support and buying, or down to this support and this trend line and buying. Please, if you're seeing my channel for the first time, on this channel I am documenting my journey to becoming profitable without actually paying for mentorship. I am actually learning forex trading via watching YouTube videos. I have not paid for any mentorship before. So please, you want to know if I will be profitable at the end or not. You want to follow me on my progress. You want to follow my journey. And also, I want to be an inspiration and motivation to all those people out there who don't have the money to afford a mentorship class and all, but they are very interested and willing to learn this forex trading too. So please join me on my journey by liking this video, leaving a comment, subscribing, and even sharing, so that more people will see this video and also get inspired. And also, due to popular demands, people have always been asking me to open a Telegram channel. So I've just opened a Telegram channel, Trade with Forex. It's on 0 subscribers right now, so I don't have any subscribers. So please make sure to follow that Telegram page. The link will be in the description below. Make sure to follow that Telegram. On this Telegram page, I'll be dropping every single trade I'll be taking, and you can feel free to hop in on the trade or just be a spectator or whatever pleases you. But I would love you to join and be part of my community. Okay, I'll keep you guys updated, so catch you guys later. Okay, so what's up guys, it's Wednesday. I took a trade this morning on gold and something happened. Let me show you guys. Okay, this is gold. This was the trade I took on gold, and you can see this is the 5 minutes time frame. So the market got to this my trend line, and you can see it formed this W pattern. Then when the market got to this place, I noticed something. I noticed that there is a kind of support tone resistance here. Let me show you guys. You can see this resistance here. This support was broken and it has turned the resistance here. I saw this rejection of this candle. This support turned resistance is holding. So that was why I had to leave the trade. So I leave the trade with a loss of just about $30. And mind you, I was risking 2%. Remember I told you guys that whatever thing I'm going to go in, once I hit the 5% mark, I was going to risk 2%. So I'm in on a trade now on GBPUSD. Market is ranging. So when the market got to this resistance this morning through this channel, you can see this channel, I waited for it to break the channel. So when it broke the channel, my order was executed around here, which is not still bad because it's still around 16 pips. This trade is just a 1:2 risk to reward. So just keeping my fingers crossed on GBPUSD. So on this trade, I am risking 1.5% instead of 2%. So I just hope this trade hits my take profit. I hope so. Okay, so what's up guys? The trade I took on GBPUSD reversed and stopped me out at break even. So I lost about $7 on that one due to commission charges, and I later took a trade on gold earlier this afternoon, which hit my stop loss too. But that trade I didn't risk 1%, I risked 0.5%. And the reason why I risked 0.5% was because of the trade I wasn't really comfortable with the setup. I wasn't even supposed to even take that setup since I was not really comfortable. All my confluence is checked out though, but my gut just kept telling me that the setup was not really a good one. So because of that, I just decided to risk very little on the trade. So I risked just half of what I normally risk. I risked 0.5%, and the trade hit my stop loss. It didn't even waste time. This trade hit my stop loss in less than 10 minutes. So this is what I'm looking at on GBPUSD. So I'm still looking at selling GBPUSD. I'm just waiting for it to get to that resistance, give me good candle confirmations for me to sell, and I will sell. So till tomorrow guys. So what's up guys, it's Friday and the week is over. This week was one hell of a boring trading week. A boring trading week filled with bitter lessons. Like I learned a lot of bitter lessons this week. And one lesson I really learned this week was it is okay for you to stay a whole week without trading. Like it is okay. When you don't see your setup, don't force the market. Like don't force. I think I thought I had it under control, but this part of me was what was lacking. I've gotten so used to seeing my setups in the market that this week I didn't see my setups, but I still forced trades. On Monday there was no setup. Tuesday there was no setup. Because if I didn't trade on Monday and on Tuesday, I was pushed. I was like, today being Wednesday, I must get a setup. And I was forcing the market, I was supposed to wait for the market to come to the zones where I was expecting. But the market didn't come to those places, and I started looking for trades where there was no trades. Then, today being Friday, based on the bias, which I told you guys yesterday that what I'm looking at on GBPUSD. The market came to my zone early this morning, gave me a good head and shoulder pattern on that resistance level, and I entered the market. I've been on this trade since past 6 a.m. If you go to my Telegram channel, the trade is there, like since past 6 a.m. until now. I entered this trade and this market started consolidating till now. Like as I'm speaking to you now, that trade is still running till now, and the market has come very close to my stop loss several times and go back down. It's just consolidating on my drawdown level. It's just consolidating there. It will near my stop loss. It will come back down to entry. There was even a time it came back down to entry. It gave an M pattern on the 1 hour time frame, then broke the neckline. And I even added one more position because I was like, now this is my time. Like all those time that it was rigging, I was believing that it was gathering more liquidity from the market. Now it is time for it to, move. I added one more position. The market was moving, and before you know it, it reversed back again and started consolidating on that level again. So I'm still holding. So right now, that trade now, I'm risking 2%. I've decided to hold the trade, even though if it means holding the trade over the weekend, I have decided to hold that trade. So it's either the market is going to take me out and I will lose 2%, or it's going to go my way and I'll make 4% from that trade, because I'm targeting just one issue too. If the market closed later, maybe during the night, I will add my P&L. Sometimes you don't have to take a trade, and you're not taking a trade, you are also trading. I learned that the hard way this week. You not trading, you're also trading. If you don't see a setup, don't take it. You don't have to trade every day. If I had just stick to my plan and I was disciplined enough, throughout this week I would have taken only one trade, which is the trade that I am in on right now, which is this GBPUSD trade, because this is the only trade that made sense. Throughout all the trade I took this week, this was the only trade that made sense. And even if this trade hits my stop, I will still be happy. What is making me feel bad are those trades I took on Wednesday, because those trades I took on Wednesday, they were trash. So as a trader, I've noticed that your happiness will always come with when you take a trade following your plans. If you take a trade following your plans, your risk management, your influences, even if the trade did not go your way, even if the trade hits your stop, you still feel this kind of joy in you that, okay, at least I followed my plan. But if you take trade out of sentiment, out of emotion, and let that trade go and hit your stop, you will feel worse. And I'm feeling so bad now, not because of this trade that's even raging, but because of the trades I took on Wednesday. This week was a very boring week. Let me know, was it like that to you also? Was it a good trading week for you, or did you experience a boring, lazy and slow market just like I did? I'll see you guys again next week. Please make sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've ever experienced something like this. So see you guys again next week. You have a wonderful weekend, and bye.